you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Honkai Monday. So, I read the comment section, and literally number one on the comment section was introducing the Honkai-Verse. So, you've all given me an order. You want me to react to all the trailers, you want me to do a big reaction to all the trailers. I think most of you, including myself, are surprised we haven't actually done that. Honestly, I thought we did. I'm really surprised we haven't. So the plan is, we're going to check out introducing the Honkai-Verse. There's different chapters to this. Can someone tell me if I'm supposed to react to all the chapters or if I'm just supposed to react to the first one? Because I can see chapter 2 is called Thunder Reborn. Am I reacting to all of them? Let me know in that comment section down below. Then we're going to react to all the trailers. We'll chop it up into parts. And then we'll go to the concerts. Now, the plan with the concerts will be to split them up into parts. I don't know whether or not I'm going to live stream them yet or if I'm just going to do a YouTube thing. I am even tempted to do a YouTube live stream. But then I can't chop it up into parts because it'll be live here on YouTube. So I don't know. That'll be the three options. I'll be stream it on Twitch, stream it on YouTube for the first time ever. I'll just record a giant sit-down session where I react to the concert and I'll chop it up into like part 1 and part 2, or part 1, part 2, part 3 or something like that. That'll be the plan. And I'll stop it in like good intervals, like between songs. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Like and subscribe, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Honkai introducing the Honkai-Verse.
Captain on bridge.
Greetings, Captains. Welcome to the Honkai Operations Center. Have you wondered where the Valkyries came from? What are they fighting for? And what exactly does Honkai mean? We will be diving into the history and worldview of Honkai Impact throughout this series. Today is a basic introduction to the prequel of the entire story. Throughout history, the struggle between mankind and nature has never ceased. The Honkai-Verse is based on a parallel universe that reiterates...
So I wasn't sure if this was going to be an animation or like what this was going to be. This is literally introducing me to Honkai. Because it was chapter 1 and 2, it really like confused me. I see now. I am super excited for this.
Honkai Impact throughout this series.
How cool!
Today is a basic introduction to the prequel of the entire story. Throughout history, the struggle between mankind and nature has never ceased. The Honkai-Verse is based on a parallel universe that reiterates this conflict, humanity's struggle against the Honkai. But what is the Honkai? We don't know exactly where it's from, but it's a force of chaos that existed from the beginning of time.
Okay.
It wants to destroy human civilization, and when human technology advances, it grows stronger.
Oh.
Honkai have tried to destroy us through creating supernatural disasters, monsters, and plagues, and giving birth to Hershers, godlike beings who can bend physical laws. In the Honkai-Verse, humanity has already established a high-tech global civilization 50,000 years ago. Modern humans refer to this civilization as the previous era. Unfortunately, those high-tech humans in the previous era lost the war and were defeated by the Honkai. The previous era was destroyed, but some humans survived to rebuild human civilization. This brings us to the current era. Of course, Honkai wants to destroy humanity, so they didn't leave us in peace, even in the current era. 2717 BC was the date of the earliest record of the Honkai beast attacks. Fortunately, gifted human warriors such as G.O.T helped us defeat these early Honkai monsters.
The history is actually amazing. I had no idea this was the history behind Honkai. This is a really cool history. This is like brilliantly written. I'm invested in this damn story. This is amazing.
G.O.T disappeared into the seas after an expedition to defeat the giant Honkai beast Chio. To defend humanity against the Honkai, a religious organization known as the Shiksal rose after the fall of the Roman Empire. Shiksal was led by an overseer, usually a member of
the Roman Empire. How many minutes has it been since you weren't thinking about that? So it is loosely based on our world.
The Apocalypse family, who established Shiksal. It helped create the feudal order by helping various European princes gain power.
Okay.
They also developed crude Honkai-powered weapons and initiated the Honkai Crusades. The feudal armies of Europe fought the Honkai, defeating them in many battles and reclaiming lost lands. To increase its power, Shiksal also recruited and trained its own military.
Okay.
The Valkyrie Order is the most famous Shiksal fighting force, and a legendary Valkyrie is Kallan of House Kaslana.
But I recognize her.
The Kaslanas are a family of knights known for their prowess in fighting the Honkai. Kallan's most powerful weapon is the Oath of Judah, an artifact from the previous era that was very effective against the Honkai. However, Many things happened in the year 1470.
So I'm just guessing the Honkai is like just the evil. I just like the evil bad guys, but it's more like no, it's not like one person. It's like the evil bad guy. It's like a cloud. That's how I'm imagining it.
Honkai created an infectious virus that caused the Great Plague and killed millions throughout Europe. But Shiksal did not focus on treating the plague. Instead, the leaders wanted to dominate the Eurasian continent.
One thing I find really interesting about this is whenever it cuts back to like history, you see like normal historical things happening, and then just like these like anime women pretty much essentially just standing there.
Declared war against the Ming Empire of China. The war ended with Shiksal's defeat in 1475. To pay for the losses, Shiksal increased taxes and took money from the poor. These bad decisions only made Shiksal even less popular.
Yeah, screw you,
When Shiksal tried to recover from its defeat, the Great Plague continued to claim lives. Otto Apocalypse, a younger son of Shiksal's ruling dynasty of House Apocalypse, managed to develop a cure in 1475.
I remember this guy.
Although he was not the heir to the seat of Overseer, Otto's discovery increased his popularity. The deaths of his father and brothers allowed him to become the new Overseer. Since then,
Coincidence? I think not!
human technology continued to grow. Everyone thought Honkai was gone, but the first Honkai eruption took place in 1952 and destroyed the entirety of Berlin.
Oh, damn.
The eruption gave birth to the first Herrscher, a powerful godlike being capable of bending physical laws. Shiksal, which has become a rather secretive organization by now, quickly overpowered and captured the Herrscher for research. But Shiksal scientists failed to find out anything. The first Herrscher was then transferred to a Shiksal lab in London for additional inquiry.
Classic London.
It was there that the first Herrscher was given the name Welt by the resident scientists Einstein and Tesla. The scientists and leadership of the North American branch were already very displeased with Otto's militaristic leadership. Some even doubted Otto's willingness to eradicate the Honkai. These differences eventually led to the independence of the entire branch, which renamed themselves Anti-Entropy in 1955.
Okay.
Unlike Shiksal, which relied on Valkyries as its elite warriors, Anti-Entropy designed and built Honkai-powered mechs.
Okay.
The second Honkai eruption
We've
happened.
seen all these Honkai mechs. Okay. Alright, interesting. Huh. The factions are the thing I'm having the most difficulty keeping up with here, but other than that, I get an idea of the general history of it all.
In 2000 and destroyed Siberia and the Russian Far East.
God damn it.
It turned out that Shiksal were performing many inhumane experiments on Honkai-resistant children. One of them, Siren, awakened and acquired Herrscher powers and proceeded to take revenge against those who tested on her and her friends.
Damn.
Shiksal
You get to see all this stuff in the game? Or like when does the game start? Or is this like the history before the game? Because it's very damn interesting. Weirdly, it's kind of reminding me of a book I read called Fear the Sky. It has no similarities other than the way like you got the factions forming and the mobilization on the world. Maybe, I don't know. I've never met anyone who's read Fear the Sky. It's a popular book, but for some reason no one I know has read it. Great book. But yeah, for some reason I'm getting like random kind of similarities to that.
mobilized hundreds of Valkyries and depleted its entire arsenal of Honkai fission missiles to defeat this foe.
It's crazy.
Many Valkyries fell in battle, including Cecilia Shariak, reputedly the best Valkyrie of Shiksal.
No, not Cecilia!
14 years later, in 2014, a minor Honkai eruption, referred to as an outbreak, took place in Nagazora. The outbreak wiped out the entire city and transformed many into zombies.
Zombies?
The cause was the partial awakening of Mei Raiden, the third Herrscher, due to an implantation of a Herrscher gem. The Nagazora outbreak was contained by Shiksal Far East Branch, led by Teresa Apocalypse. The few survivors of the event, Kiana Kaslana, Mei Raiden, and Bronya Zajcek, were then enrolled in St. Freya High School, a Valkyrie training school built by Teresa Apocalypse after the Second Honkai War.
Alright.
Now we can finally move on to the events in the game itself. Honkai Impact 3rd starts in the year 2016. You are the captain of the flying battleship Hyperion of Shiksal Far East Branch. You will lead Kiana Kaslana, a brash and hot-headed Valkyrie trainee, and her other friends into battle. We hope this provides a basic understanding of the important events and forces of Honkai Universe. The rest of the history will continue in future episodes, following the life of Kiana, Mei, Bronya, and other Valkyries in the Honkai-Verse.
God damn, that video was actually so unbelievably helpful, man. So damn helpful. And so cool. I like it, weirdly, like the you're the captain of this, blah blah blah, gave me like flipping Mass Effect vibes. So the crazy the crazy looking girl with the white hair and blue eyes, she's alright. She's cool. But she's the captain of a ship. She got a crew then or something like that? Captain Jack Whitehead Sparrow? Huh. So, the story of the Honkai universe is basically my god, my brain. Is basically in this alternative universe to Earth. So not Earth, but kind of Earth, right? In this alternative universe to Earth, you literally have like 50,000. Right, hold on. I'll get there. All right. So first, basic. It's Earth, but not Earth. Okay, because it has similar history, like historic, like reminiscence of our history, but it's not Earth. So Earth, but not Earth. Okay. 50,000 years ago, there was a civilization, a very like powerful civilization. Blah 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 blah. They got wiped out, lost the battle of the Honkai, world ends. Boom. But some humans survived, rebuilt civilization from scratch, and that is where we get the history we're here. The only thing is with this history, the Honkai, which is this like evil prevalence, has always infiltrated and attempted to destroy and wipe out humanity. And the stronger humanity gets, the stronger this presence gets as well. Like this evil dark presence. This presence can send Hershiers, which are like warriors of evil, to try and attack humanity. Those get stronger as humanity gets stronger as well. Which is interesting too. And then the only thing I don't understand is who built, so the Honkai can, this is the part that confused me a little bit. The Honkai can also be used as a power source, and it was used to power mechs and other materials and stuff like that, and to create weapons. So I'm guessing there's these Valkyries and these other warriors can use the Honkai, which I'm guessing is more like the Force, like this energy force, and they can use that to power weapons because they did with the Crusades and that sort of stuff. So the Honkai is not just an evil essence, but it's also like an actual energy that can be harnessed too. And over the years, battles have raged on between Valkyries, Hershiers, both good and bad, fighting each other over the presence of this evil presence, which is Honkai. And I'm guessing the reason it's called Honkai Impact is to do with the 2014 impact, maybe something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'm looking too much into something that isn't relevant there, but maybe, I don't know. And random question, are all the Honkai games based in this universe, so like Star Rail, etc., are they all based along this timeline? Is that how that works too? I had no idea the universe was so like intricate. The other thing that's interesting is age. Can the Valkyries and stuff live for a long time, or do they live like normal human lives? If it's based on Earth, are they humans or are they something else? That's something I'm curious about too. Because we saw in the flashbacks and the images, there was a lot of people who looked like Valkyries of today's world back then. So I'm curious as well, wearing clothes that shouldn't really be a thing like back then as well. See what I'm saying? So are they ageless? If there's any blanks that you feel like would be helpful, any bits of information that weren't fed to me in this video, let me know in that comment section if you think would be helpful and beneficial, and I'll read the comments. I'll see what you guys are saying. Anything I got wrong as well, make sure you point it out so I can make sure I get it right. Honestly, the history and story of Honkai is pretty freaking awesome. Like really, really cool. I'm not just saying that either way. Like the history, I had no idea it was this intricate, detailed. I had no idea it was this relevant to Earth as well. It's awesome and fascinating, and I'd happily learn more. So there's more chapters of this Honkai Operations Center. If you guys want me to continue with these, let me know. You guys just told me to react to introducing the Honkai-Verse, so I've got a funny feeling you just wanted me to do this video. So let me know. Am I doing Chapter 2 next Monday, or am I starting with the trailers next Monday? Let me know. Anyway, I really hope you guys all enjoyed this reaction. Thank you so much for recommending this one to me. This was so damn helpful. I really mean that. I would have totally missed this. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, my friends, you right there will see me in the next video.